Welcome to SHOT Show TV. I'm David Lomardo. We're with Julie Golob, who's a national ranked gold medal winner, ladies world champion, and now author. How did your season go in 2017?
Oh, it was absolutely fantastic. It was a world championship year for us in practical shooting, so I traveled to France, of all places, in Châteauroux, and had just a wonderful time there and was able to bring home a gold medal. So
Good
that's
for
always
you.
a good thing.
Good for you.
Thank
So
you.
you keep going forward.
Absolutely, absolutely.
That's super. So tell us a little bit about the National Shooting Sports Month. What is that all about?
What a neat initiative. It's a way to bring excitement to the shooting sports, specifically at one time. You know, everybody talks about National Pizza Day and
Sure.
all of that, but we have our own month now, which works great. It's at the end of the summer, Labor Day, really encourages families to get out there. And of course, the National Shooting Sports Foundation is working on ideas and programs to incorporate vendors and really tie it all together so that we can all get out there and have a great time.
So that's a really good thing. You're also involved with Project Child Safe, right?
Yes, yes.
Tell me a little more about that.
I'm a Project Child Safe ambassador, and it's a really great opportunity because I'm also a mom. And you know, we as gun owners have this huge responsibility to make sure that our firearms are safely stored so that no one that shouldn't have access to them
Sure.
gets it. So whether that's theft or some unauthorized access like a child. And you know, it's something that we often overlook, but when you look at the technology that we have today for safe storage, it's not, you know, the old gun cabinet in the corner.
Right.
It's you've got biometric safes, you've got so many different ways to store them. It's so much easier and it's quick. So I always encourage, even CCW holders, if you've got a gun by the bed, stick it in a handgun vault, just to make sure that nothing happens. And we've done such a great job of communicating that message, and it's really neat to be a part of it because we're so active as an industry in the safety component of all of this as well. It's the same with National Shooting Sports Month.
Sure.
It's fantastic to, you know, as someone who's what I call a super competitor, you know, I'm out there all the time shooting. But when you get involved in a shooting sport, you're suddenly more aware of your gun handling. You're so much more aware of safety, and that's absolutely critical.
The interesting thing is, I have a shooting school, and when you say to people, you know, you have to secure your firearm to prevent kids from having access, which of course is true.
Absolutely.
But also, if you have elderly parents that live with you, or you have people who help clean your house, they've never seen a gun and they come across, you really have to think broadly about storage.
Absolutely. You know, it's when we think back 30, 40, 50 years, you know, guns were more of a norm. You know, you saw them around.
Sure.
It was simply. Now, as Americans, we have a lot of families that have never been exposed to them other than on television. And they have all of this preconceived notions that, you know, the media can throw out there, and so they can feel very nervous, and it creates tension, and it shouldn't, because it's just a tool. It's an inanimate object
Sure.
that needs to be used safely, and yes, we need to secure it, but there's this entire, we need that feeling that we're responsible to go out with there.
Exactly. So now you're an author.
I am.
So tell us a little bit about your book.
Sure, I actually wrote a children's book about gun safety. It's called Toys, Tools, Guns, and Rules, and obviously we have the universal message of stop, don't touch it, go get an adult for small children. And that dovetails in with that message. But I also explore the anatomy of a firearm because, you know, kids, if there's a button, they're going to push it.
Exactly.
If there's a dial, they're going to turn it. And if it has a trigger, they're going to want to press it. And that's not a good thing. So we go into a little bit more detail. And the other thing that I really want to impress upon parents is the fact that guns are everywhere and gun owners are everywhere. It's not just military, it's not just law enforcement. We have competitive shooters, we have hunters, but we have 16 plus million CCW holders in America. So they're out there, we have to talk to our kids about them. Regardless of what you feel about whether people should have them or not, we have to educate our children.
Absolutely. So where can people get Toys, Tools, Guns, and Rules?
Oh, very easy. It's on Amazon, or you can find a link on my website, juliegolob.com.
Toys, Tools, Guns, and Rules. Pick one up.